Alrighty, so today we're on Gon's account, and we're going to be messing around with Red Levi a little bit. I figured we would showcase the old units on his account because realistically, they're pretty bad, and they did get a little bit of a stat increase, and they obviously got new holy relics and everything, but they're not great, especially for PvP. I think the meta right now is just really harsh, so these old units are just... they would have had to do way more to them to have them be a little bit more relevant for PvE stuff, or PvP, but I have seen Levi do some pretty cool stuff in PvE, actually. Obviously, there is a Red Levi team for the Colossal Titan, and I even ran OG Demon today with Konata, one of my mods, and Levi hit almost 1,000,000 damage on his single target, which was pretty impressive, I have to say. So, we're going to hop in, we're going to mess around a little bit. Obviously, if you don't know, Gon's account is absolutely stacked. He's at 16.4 million, so not quite 16.5, but very, very close. He's one of the top accounts on Global, but we're going to be using a Roxy team to hopefully take, you know, his crits into account, and we'll see how he can do. Alrighty, so here we are. We're in-game. If you're new to the channel, by the way, feel free to subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to stick around. The problem with Levi is that his Holy Relic makes him do more damage depending on his ultimate move gauge being full, and he's very weak. So odds of him surviving, maybe not the greatest. I can't remember if it works like this or not, but... will he crit on all attacks with them all being full? Oh, he does, actually, which is kind of cool. Obviously, that's an AoE skill, so it's not going to proc Roxy passive or anything. Ooh. Wow, okay, actually, I was like, that's a pretty decent like chunk of HP left. I didn't think that we were actually going to be able to kill there, but that's actually pretty impressive, I've got to say. We didn't pull another single target, unfortunately. We have AoE, which is okay at best. I mean, AoE's not really great. It's a despair card. Roxy absolutely obliterated, so we're probably going to have to rely on Bond a little bit here. I have attack crit on Levi. I think Bond actually has HP defense, just so we can try to guarantee ourselves going first. Realistically, probably not super necessary, considering the fact that the account just has so many extra stats and everything like that, but either way. Ooh, actually, kind of worked out for us a little bit here because we pull a single target card. So they're both back up to full, so let me try to combo the melee down really quick before he purges my my Bond debuff off here. Hopefully this should be more than enough to kill, I would imagine. Ooh, actually not enough to kill, so it's gonna... boom. Okay, 135 is not awful. I mean, it's not great, but, I mean, it's a guaranteed crit. Obviously, Roxy's gone, so it is what it is. I am almost at full ultimate move gauge, though, so I'm kind of interested if he doesn't kill Levi off here, which it doesn't look like he's going to. Type advantage. Ooh, he's going to encroach me, so it's not even really going to matter, unfortunately. Just to guarantee the crit here, and then we're just going to go ahead and kill. Well, I guess I could have maybe Bond comboed and tried to see if that would have killed and then got rid of these stacks. Yeah, with the encroachment. Actually, 51k on encroachment's not the worst I've ever seen, because encroachment does lower you by quite a bit. I've seen people go from like decent damage to really bad damage. So we get our ultimate here, which means he gets, what, 100% extra crit damage? And because he's the only character left on the field here... yeah, 100% crit damage should be. So let me hit him with the single target first, and then I'm going to ult him. Or, well, should I just... I mean, he's the only character on the field. Let's ult him first just to see how the damage does. And then that should be enough to hopefully kill here. So 6/6 ultimate. He does have all of the AoT characters 6/6. Okay, 445. That's not too bad, realistically. Because... I mean, if he was doing that as an AoE skill to every team, or like every person on the field, it would actually not be bad at all. I would say that that's like pretty wipe-worthy, but obviously because it's a single target, it's a little bit less effective, but, ooh, almost didn't have my food on there. Either way, let's keep going for a little bit. Obviously, we're in Challenger, so there's probably going to be a decent amount of bots, but it's late in the week. It is what it is. Alrighty, we have another Demon King here. I want to try to get rid of Melee first again. Or did I kill Melee off last time? I think I killed Demon King off first last time, actually. Either way, let's go for this because we can crit. We got a level 2 single target, actually, so this should be kind of cool, maybe. Oh, okay, a real person, which is cool. I mean, it's good that I baited with the AoE there, then. So Let me see it. Man, 96k is not great. Without the Roxy there, that would have been pretty embarrassing, I've got to say. That's with a level 2 as well, which is not great. I mean, he forfeit, which I guess saves me the trouble a little bit, but holy, that was a little unimpressive. We gotta be. I mean, we we won, which is something, but I mean, against an account like this, like, what are you gonna do? Alrighty, I can see. Ooh, he's got the melee outfit. Pretty high CC. I'm assuming this is a bot as well, which means that he probably could have out-CC'd me if he was using like CC food or anything like that. Obviously, people don't use CC food when it comes to. Do I go for this again? Honestly, I think we hit him with the single target here, and then we go for. I mean, it doesn't really matter if Levi's the one to kill or not. Let me just see some damage here. Yeah. Definitely a bot. This guy's got really high CC, though, so that's going to proc Roxy's passive. Okay, we do kill, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately, I would really like to see SR Aaron as well, because he's a really cool passive. If you don't know, he does extra damage against unknown enemies. But the problem is one, he's an SR character. I actually don't even think that they boosted his stats, if I'm not mistaken, so it's probably not even worth trying him out, unfortunately. But on the other hand, I this week alone, I've probably fought 4 or 5 unknown teams in like the ridiculous amount of PvP that I've played this week. And by the way, it has been terrible. I'm recording this on Sunday before weekly reset. I think this will be going up tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So PvP will have already reset by then. But yeah, it's it's been very rough this week because I've lost so many games this week. I've had to claw my way back up to champ, or to challenger actually, from champion 4, and dude, fighting the meta is so unfortunate. It's like 90% demon teams, which is normally fine because I was using the human team with LR Escanor in place of Levi here, basically, and with Green Easton in the back, and it just, dude, it was so bad. Like, I would go up against Lost Vein teams and they would out-CC me, and then I would go up against other human teams and they would out-CC me, and it was just, dude, it was awful. It was like, this has been probably one of the worst weeks for PvP I've had in a long time, which is pretty bad because, you know, like, I don't normally have too bad of a time because normally the new character comes out. If it's only one character, even if they're bad, you know, I get a couple of showcases out of them. It is what it is, and then we kind of move on. But with these 2 new units, they're collab units, which are really, like, fun and interesting and exclusive, but they're also really bad, so I'm basically losing, like, tons of matches and having to forfeit a lot and everything. It just, dude, it's been such a bad week. Just terrible, terrible week for PvP. So really, really hoping at least next week's unit will be somewhat decent, but who knows? I don't know. Obviously, in a couple of days, if this is coming out on Monday, it should be 2 days away from now that we'll get the JP patch notes and we'll see what the next character is. But, man, I really hope it's at least a decent unit. Please, God. Alrighty. Ooh, okay. So, I rarely ever fight this team. He doesn't have... I don't have a way to get rid of the buff, actually. So I'm better off stalling for a turn. Can I even stall for a turn? I guess I can. I don't know that I can. Oh, I was going to use the other AoE. This is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Because I can't get rid of the buff, unfortunately. I can't get rid of the taunt. So if I attack him too much, he's gonna proc Malascula's passive. Ooh, he did. I think this is a bot. Here's hoping that he doesn't use tier cards, but then again, I think bots are pretty much hardwired to use debuff cards, and if there's a weak point skill, they'll try to use it. We're dead. We're screwed. Oh, I'm really surprised by that. Okay, he kills Levi off, which is unfortunate, but I mean, you know, goodbye, I guess. I mean, it is what it is. We can't really do anything about that. We're in quite the predicament here. Let's go for this into this maybe, because I think I have enough. No crits there. This will crit guaranteed, so that should be enough to kill with Roxy still alive on the field. So there's him down. I don't think we can kill. Ooh, mate. Nah, I doubt it. Yeah, not with that much HP left. Ooh. Tyr still has a really good chance to win here. And he has Malaskila's ultimate. I didn't see that coming, actually. This one was kind of a tough call. But without Escanor on the team, like, you really you really don't have any way to get through anything. So that is a bit unfortunate. Okay, ults the Zeldris there. Ooh, is this even doable? I think it is. I think he has. Does this passive end this turn? Because if it does, maybe just killing Tyr off is my best bet. It does not end this turn. Okay, well, I should be able to lifesteal back a lot of HP from the Malaskila here. Holy. Okay, 7-11. Pretty good. Back up to full. He doesn't have the passive anymore. He does get Tyr's, or he does get Nanashi's passive. Ooh, I think he kills me. Because I don't have Tarmio Link on or anything. Oh, okay, he went for the ult removal there. Still might be doable. Maybe. I mean, I think the Pierce card's the best bet here. Yeah, okay. So I actually think that I'm gonna be able to win this one, surprisingly, because I don't think Nanashi's got nearly enough damage. If he deletes the ult out of my, yeah, that's a little unfortunate. I'd like to just ult and get this over with, but I guess it is what it is. Ooh, am I gonna be able to win this actually? I don't think we can. I don't think we do. Even without buffs, I think that Nanashi's ultimate is going to be enough. I mean, I do have damage reduction with Bond, but I think the ultimate alone will be enough to kill. Might. Oh, okay. Insane. That's so unfortunate for him. But, I mean, I think this one was a bot either way, so it's not really that big of a deal. Either way, that was actually really, really close. But moving on, hopefully we'll get some more interesting Levi plays. Ooh, okay. Lost Vein team is pretty interesting. Pretty sure this is a real player as well. I would imagine we have enough damage to get through Diane turn 1 here. And there's no way that's evasion food, so we're gonna slap the old debuff on, see what Levi can do. Boom, guaranteed crit. So we do proc the Roxy passive, which is probably the best part about him, is that he's basically guaranteed to proc the Roxy passive, so that's really nice. But yeah, obviously still pretty rough around the edges. I think that Levi being the free character is probably best case scenario, just because there's a couple of like good PvE applications for him. And he can actually do some pretty good damage if you can utilize him correctly. But PvP-wise, I don't think any of the old characters are really going to be able to compete too well. Like, I mean, the only reason we're even able to do much here is because, you know, this account has so many extra stats, and even then, like, Levi's getting killed off pretty much every game. Not every single time, but most of the time, so I'm having to rely on Bon and Roxy at that point to sort of finish the game off for me. So he can't really stand on his own. It's really up to his team. So either way, gonna keep it short and simple on this one. Not really much else we can do with the character in PvE or PvP. Sorry, but yeah, we'll try to mess around with Levi or the old. God, I'm all over the place. The old green Aaron next, and we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. I should have the Aaron video out tomorrow. So we're probably going to be chilling a little bit this week, probably not doing too many double uploads, if at all, and we'll just kind of play it by ear, see how things go.